Alright, what's up guys? Tanner Chidester here. In this video, I'm actually going to go over a few things, about 4 of them, so I'm going to leave time codes down below, so for those of you who just want to skip to the parts you want, you can. I actually have notes. What I'm going to be doing is talking about prep, moving to Texas. I also have a little Q&A session. There's only 3 or 4 of them, and then I also just want to address stuff people have been asking me. So to start, the update on prep, everything's good. I'm a little bit behind. I enjoyed myself an extra day I shouldn't have while I was in Texas, and for those of you who don't know, I went back for 2 weeks for business / personal, see my family for my birthday. Ate a little more than I should, but at this point I really don't care. It shouldn't be a big deal. Just drop the calories a little bit more and get back on track. I'm stepping on stage regardless. I told you guys I would, and I'm not backing out of that. Even if I look like crap, I'm gonna be hopping on stage. So as far as what I want to address, it's kind of what people have been asking for, and so I want to kind of address this in a few ways. This is gonna be as honest as I can possibly make it about my life, what I think, my goals, and hopefully you guys will take it in the right way. One thing I've learned with doing videos is a lot of times when you say something, someone's gonna bring up like this little minute point about everything you say to like kind of counter you, and that's fine. I'm not gonna address every single point because it just turns this video into 30 minutes when it could be 5 or 8 minutes, because you literally have to say, well, this is what I mean, but don't take it this way, but this is what I mean, but don't take it this way, and I'm just gonna save it because for those of you who actually follow me, I think you'll know where I'm coming from. What I want to get at, guys, is for those of you who don't know my story, when I was in high school, all I ever wanted to do was play college football. I realized that dream. I got to play Division I football at BYU. I transferred around. I got hurt so bad that even if I wanted to play football anymore, I couldn't. Okay, I've had 3 surgeries on my shoulder. You can't tell because it was microscopic, so there used to be a huge line that would go down your shoulder. Now it's not. I've had 3 apiece. Okay, after that ended, I was doing petroleum engineering and I hated it. I realized I wasn't gonna be happy. I had a 3.8 GPA. I got into the #2 engineering school in the country, Texas A&M. So for those of you, who think all meatheads are dumbasses and stuff like that, you can leave the page because that's just not the case. I was actually studying to be a petroleum engineer, and in Texas, you can make easily your first year out 100 grand plus. So you're set, you're good for life, right? You get your secure job, you're set. What I realized was football had always been a passion of mine, and it's what I wanted to do. And once that was gone, I needed to find something else. I literally went to my parents and was like, this is all life is, I don't want to be here. I literally was like, I wouldn't care if I pass away tomorrow because it's not exciting. I have no purpose. Going to 9 to 5 to me is boring and unfulfilling. And that might not be politically correct, and that's fine. Like my sister does a 9 to 5, my dad does a 9. Everyone in my family does a 9 to 5 in my immediate family. With that said, I want to build a business. I've been trying to build a business, and along the way there's been a lot of stumbling blocks and roadblocks because building a real business and just putting a link on your Instagram is completely different. Having a link to something to buy is not a business. Having a business is having a bomb website, bomb sales pages, marketing videos, customer service, daily emails, all kinds of stuff, guys. It's very complicated. You're talking tens of thousands. Even if you have an online business like me and it's not a physical product, like it's a digital product I send in an email, it can be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. A professional website, at the minimum, $5K. A professional video, for a good one, at the minimum, $15 to $2K. Making the product alone and having all the subscription sites, a sales funnel, which most of you don't know what that is, but it's kind of like step by step. So when you see a page, it goes through this, you see this, they upsell you, whatever. That's a subscription service, kind of like a cell phone service, could be 100 plus a month. Email service is 100 something plus a month. All that stuff, guys, costs tons of money, tons and tons of money. To have a business, it's awesome, but I don't think people understand the expense. I gave up having an awesome 20-year-old mess around, F girls all the time, sit cars, get in a house. I'd have all that, but I gave it up so I could build something. All the money I make goes right into my business. I have the same car that I got when I was 16. I shouldn't say same car. I had a car, someone stole it and totaled it, and then the replacement car I got that they gave me basically so I wouldn't send the kid to jail is what I have. I just turned 25. I didn't start this till I was really about 22 and a half, almost 20. So I haven't been doing this very long. And there's a lot of stuff I've had to learn, get a plan in place. This video is gonna take, I think, longer than I want because there's just a lot of stuff I want to get on my chest. It takes time and money. A lot of people, they're like, oh, I want this and this, but they don't take the actions necessary. Or their mouth doesn't match what they say. Hey, I want to build a business, but I want to live in LA. Well, how the hell are you going to build a business and put every last dollar into it if you're going to LA and spending tons of money? Or I wanted to do this and that. What have you done? Have you reached any manufacturing companies? Have you reached a website designer? Have you done a logo? No, right? All this costs money. Just creating a freaking logo is like $500. Getting to the point, I'm trying to build a business. Every last dollar I make is going into the business. The only thing I pay for besides food and living expenses and like any car expenses, stuff like that, is my business. Every freaking last dollar. And I'll have an occasional date here and there with a girl to make sure I still like girls. And I might actually get married one day. I mean, at this point, I have zero love life because I don't put enough time into it. So occasionally I do go on a date. But besides that, I do not spend extracurricular money. I don't do weed. I don't go spend money on drugs or alcohol, anything like that. I don't go buy nice clothes. I mean, guys, literally, if you watch some of my videos or pictures, I rotate the same clothes. I literally have my photographer saying, like, dude, wear some different clothes, please. It's not that I can't. I don't want to, because I'm like, bro, I gotta pay for this website. It's $5,000. I gotta pay for this. The clothes that are coming, guys, that will be here in 2 months or less. It depends on the samples, because it takes a month to ship from China. I'm gonna have to guesstimate or judge if I need a sample, because if I don't, there goes $2,000, right? I just wasted $2,000. It costs tons of money, guys, to build a business. You either build a business by doing side hustle and going slowly, or doing whatever you can to get as much money as possible, or you have someone else give you money. My options are, one, someone else give me money with no interest or investment, which is never gonna happen because I wasn't raised that way, and I would never go ask someone for a freaking handout. Let's take that out of the picture. Two is an investor. If I got an investor, they're gonna take 30-40% of my company. I don't need that. I need tons of money, but I don't need that. I'm talking like maybe 100K. I don't need freaking millions. Like, you know, so if you start a supplement company, I met a guy who owns Surge Supplements, huge company, you'll probably see in the stores. I'm not gonna throw out numbers, but he had to get a huge amount from investors. Huge amount. Something that you're not gonna raise by yourself, and you need that, so that's a different story. But for what I'm trying to do, it's like, I don't wanna give up control of my company just so things speed up quickly, like a year faster, 2 years faster, whatever, because I'm thinking long term. I'm gonna be in this game a long time, right? And everyone's always thinking short term. With that out of the way, the whole point of this video is I'm tired of people asking for free stuff. And the reason I say that is I'm very willing to help people. I want to help people. The goal is to help people. At the end of the day, let's be very real. The goal of business is to make money. I have to have a living too, and so I need to make money. I'm all about doing free stuff. I have a YouTube channel. I do Instagram. I do Facebook. I do Snapchat. I do Twitter. I literally DM people all the time. I have people DMing me this and this and this and this, and I answer almost all the time. But you come to me and you're like, hey, can I have a customized plan? I have a full freaking schedule on top of the side hustle I gotta do. Coming to me asking for free stuff, I just take it so disrespectfully. I'm so tired of it because I give, and that's fine. I get that's part of it. And, you know, Gary Vaynerchuk's one of the guys I look up to. Andy Frisell is one of the guys I look up to for first form. At the end of the day, I need to make money to fund my business. I need thousands of dollars. And so when people come to me and I'm offering, literally, let's put this for a second. I'm offering to change your life for $69 to $479, depending on what you pick. I have a program that's $69 that basically, if you just want to know how to get lean and stay shredded the rest of your life, all you have to do is read it. Read it. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you don't get it, ask my clients, ask people who buy that. $69, they get my freaking personal cell number. Personal cell number. In fact, on my freaking Instagram is my personal cell's number. Or I shouldn't say personal, it's my business cell phone, whatever, same thing. You can get in contact with me. I'm the only person really in this company. Every employee I have hired thus to date hasn't produced, and they go because I've realized that until I'm at a certain level or I have a way I can compensate people better or find better workers, I'm just getting people who don't care that much. They're just trying to make a quick buck. So I'm doing everything myself. Customer service, plans, websites, logos, everything. It's all me. You come to me and you say, hey, give me a free plan. That pisses me off is because if I'm hungry and I go to Starbucks and I say, hey man, I don't have money, can I get this for free? They'll say, F you. And that's what I'm starting to get to. And I try to do what the guys I look up to say. Gary Vaynerchuk, I really like what he does. He's always talking about give, so you can ask when you need stuff. But he is now in a different position. I don't know what he would have said then. And he might have said the same thing, but all I know is I'm in a startup. That dude is a multimillionaire now, and he's in a different spot where it doesn't really matter all the people asking for free stuff because he doesn't need them anymore. And he's even said that in videos, he doesn't need them. At this point, I almost want to say, I do need you. I do need your help to build this business. That's how I make my money. When you come to me and you say, man, I'll do anything to change. Anything. But you won't even freaking pay $69? Get that shit out of here. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm not just telling you what to do. I don't send you that bullshit custom plan where coaches go, have a cup of brown rice and 3 veggies that they send to every damn athlete and say they're one of the top coaches. I had a coach like that. He's supposedly one of the top coaches in the industry, and all he sent me was some freaking 1,600 calorie meal plan. Oh wow, you can starve me to death. Congrats, that's so hard to do. The best coaches can teach you how to eat the most food least amount of exercise and get peeled. That's the goal. Least amount of work for the most results. That's a goal in any business, anything in life. You want to work hard, but if you can get it easier, why are you going to put in extra time and effort? Does that make any sense? No. So I'm literally offering people to change your life forever. Literally by the end of my plans, you don't have to have me as a coach anymore. I'm not a coach who wants to keep you year round. By the end of the freaking plan, you don't ever have to have me as a coach anymore. But you say, oh, I don't want to pay $69. I don't want to pay $400. I'm tired of hearing that. Honestly, I'm literally getting to the point, if someone DMs me for one more free thing, I'm blocking people. I'm tired of it. I'm not even at that point yet. I can't even imagine what these guys like Gary Vaynerchuk, Andy Frisella, all these top CEOs get. It's literally mind-boggling to me. And I know I should ignore it. I get that, but I'm just at a point now in my business. I'm frustrated, guys, and I'm tired of seeing it. If you don't want to pay for stuff, go somewhere else. Go get some free crap that's not going to do a good job, or you're not really going to learn anything, and just keep doing it. Just keep doing it year in, year out. Get free crap, never improve. You know, people I see crying about Tai Lopez's $1,000 social media pro. Shut up. The dude has to make a living, and I don't care how many cars he has. He deserves those cars. He deserves them. He's worked hard for them. I have no problem with him making money from it. He's giving you an incredible service, and those courses, guys, are invaluable. You'll learn more in those courses than you'll learn with all the free crap all on Google. You get what you pay for. That is very true in life. You get what you pay for. Some things you don't need. You don't need a $100 shirt from Lululemon. But if you want to make money, why wouldn't you invest in assets? That's what rich people do. They don't buy stuff. They invest in assets. The little money I do have, I invest it in myself over and over until eventually I get this kind of money that I'm talking about, or hopeful to get, and then I can start buying some nice toys, you know, maybe down the road. But I've never been a material guy. I've wanted to help people and get tons of money so I can provide for my family. And it's like a slap on my face when I put in all this effort and get free stuff, and the same people who they're just take. And you're gonna literally DM me and think I'm an asshole or a jerk because I don't give you a free meal plan? Like, F you, dude. Get off my page. I'm so tired of that crap. And this is why this video is real, because you guys don't understand. I'm doing stuff I hate right now, side hustle wise, that I'm embarrassed to even tell people, so I can keep my thing going. I'm making good money for my business, I guess you could say, but it would put me in a very, very tight situation where it's not comfortable. And so I do side hustle to make sure that I'm trying to build cash flow as fast as possible and get this thing off the ground. So I'm putting hours and hours a week, right, to get this thing going, and then people come to me with that crap. And a lot of you guys, you know, you'll see these other fitness guys, you go, well, how's he making so much money? How's he have this nice car, whatever? The minority, got you guys like Bradley Martin, Steve Cook, the guys who are at that level, the level we're trying to attain, or I'm trying to get to, Keno Body, Greg O'Gallagher, and I've even met guys on Greg's team. He's at a level where he's doing what he says he's doing. You guys need to understand, a lot of the fitness industry is gay for pay. Gay for pay, what does gay for pay mean? It means guys are on the outside showing, oh, I'm a model, I do this and that, and behind closed doors, they're doing what's called gay for pay, which is people are paying them to do cam shows, sexual stuff, in person, clothing, whatever. That's the truth, and I don't want to make my money that way. I don't. Literally, I'll have someone offer me more money for that than to do something that actually better their life, which is a whole nother conversation. The reason I bring this up is I'm just tired of it. If you want free stuff, go on my YouTube channel, type in what you're looking for. I'll have people ask me stuff that I've gone over my YouTube channel hundreds of times. I have videos on there. I'm trying to get full time so I can improve that stuff. Instagram's big. I have a 50,000 subscription on there, followers, whatever. Facebook 68, Twitter I just started, it's like 5. YouTube's like 1,000, and I need to continue to do that. I already have stuff I'm trying to sell, and then people come to me for free stuff, and I'm already putting out all this free content, and I'm doing stuff I hate so I can do this full time. And then they cry about it, like, dude, really? I have to build a business, guys, and if I can't get enough money, or I can't get an investor, or don't want to have an investor, this is how it has to be done. It's almost like a slap in my face saying, oh, well, I love your content, I support you, but I don't want to help you. And I'm trying to build my followings and get them big so it's relevant, because until then, nobody knows who I am, so I need money so people know who I am, so I can run Facebook ads, I can run YouTube ads, I can run people to my pages, spend money on good copyright, good sales pages, good funnels, so when someone sees my page for the first time, it converts, instead of me having to only rely on what's called hot traffic, warm traffic, people who know me. I want someone who's never seen me before to see a video of mine, boom, want to buy something. That's the goal. It's to help people but it's also, the goal is to make money, guys. That's the truth. To make money. I have a business. I need to make money. That was a little bit of a rant. On top of that, like social media, I'm trying to build those because even like YouTube right now, my YouTube is pathetic. It's 1,000 subscribers and half my likes or views are probably from my mom. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep this 100% real. And so when someone comes to me after all the free stuff I put out and then they go, oh man, you give me a full plan for free? Like, what the hell? No. Why would I give that to you for free? There's a balance. Like, I want to help people, but goddamn, like, are you going to pay for anything? I don't go to you and ask for free stuff. I don't go to you and say, hey man, you hook me up. I don't go get free food because I'm hungry or I'm homeless. They don't care. It's getting to that point. It's just ridiculous. I should ignore it, but I'm just kind of fed up at this point. The moral of the story is, if you want good stuff, pay for it. Or if you want to support me, pay for it. If you want free stuff, that's great. I'll put out a ton of free stuff, but don't come with me with a 21 question list. Come with me with like, hey bro, where can I go to find this? Or do you have a suggestion for that? Sure. But don't start going, hey, this is my body weight, this is my body fat, this is what I eat, this is what do you think? No, not doing it anymore. Won't even respond. Won't even respond. And I respond to everyone, not responding to those anymore. So with that said, this movie's dragging on a lot longer than I want it to. I had an LA deal that I've been talking about that didn't go through. It was a total scam. I know better. Get your hopes up. It was to train high-end clientele. So it was gonna be tons of money. It would basically just put all the side hustle away. So of course you get your hopes up when it's too good to be true. It always is. As far as my move to Texas, the reason that is happening now is some of the entrepreneurs I work with in Utah who have their own businesses do what's called summer sales. Summer sales, they will go out, they'll sell some type of security, some guys will do pest control, whatever. You hate your life, you do it. You can make anywhere depending on how good you are and how dedicated you are, from 30 to 200K. It starts in April, so I'm gonna be out in Houston for about 3 to 4 months doing that. And then my thing is, once that's done, I'm just gonna stay, and then I can stop all the side hustle. I won't have to do it anymore because that'll be enough. So that is the update on that. Hopefully that covers everything. I didn't mean to go so long, but the moral of the story is, guys, if you really want to support me, you should be in a position to understand it's not cool to just keep asking for free crap. I give out free crap, and I'm gonna keep giving out free crap. And in fact, right now I'm paying for stuff to give out more free crap. I'm gonna be giving out Lululemon quality shirts that I could sell for 100 for maybe 40 or less. What else do you want? I can't imagine how much worse it's gonna get, but when you're in the beginning, every dollar counts. Every last dollar I get goes into the business. As far as prep goes, we're gonna be 7 weeks out right now. This is week 7. Truth and the rant, there's that. Moved to Texas, I'm explaining that. That's the reason. I've always wanted to move back to Texas. This is gonna be perfect because sometimes you don't know where you're gonna go. They just happen to go to Houston, gonna go back there, kill myself, work my ass off, and by the end of it, stay. That's it. This next thing is gonna be Q&As, and then I'm gonna end the video. So the Q&As, I got 3 questions. Number 1 is people who inspire me, fitness world, professionally, and personally. In the fitness world, I'm gonna say Christian Guzman. The reason I say Christian Guzman is because, I mean, he's built something that he has influence. That's what I'm after, is influence. It's not money, it's not fame, it's influence. People know who he is. When you say Alphalete, everyone thinks of Christian. When I'm in Utah and gyms, I see little kids with Alphalete shirts. Everywhere I go, I see Alphalete, Alphalete, Alphalete. All he does is clothes, really. I mean, he has a little personal coaching, but his big thing is clothes, and he has huge influence in the industry. And everyone I've talked to who knows him says he's down to earth. There's other guys I've talked about who also have, you know, followings like him, and it's mixed opinions. And I don't judge on that. I mean, I'm sure people who haven't met me have a mixed opinion or a bad taste in their mouth, which is fine. That's pretty normal. But as far as like people who have actually met him in person, interact with him on a daily basis or frequently, that's the gist I've gotten, is that he is a good guy. As far as professionally, I got about 4 guys. 2 guys I met in LA. One's name is Chris Stokes. He's the owner of Dollar Beard Club. He probably won't remember me. The reason I look up to him is basically because he was like broke, 30-something years old, and he just started from nothing. Pretty much, long story short, now I think his company grossed like 10 million this year or something in the first year, something crazy like that. You can look it up online. That's the kind of hustle I look after. That's the kind of stuff I aspire to be like. I mean, the guy literally was broke, and within a year he's making bank. That's tight. Chris Walker's another one. He actually works with Grego Gallagher and Kino Body. I think he's one of the top guys as far as his back-end team, his marketing team. He's also started his own company now called Truth Nutraceuticals, and he looks like he's killing it. And the cool thing is he literally has like no following but he's so good at just sales pages and marketing Facebook ads. I mean, some of his Facebook ads are getting 1 million+ hits on his videos. That's not easy to do. 2 other guys I know personally is gonna be Alex Ames in Utah and a guy named David Fry down in Houston. Both of those guys have mentored me. They're both living the kind of lifestyle I want to live. They're both good guys. They're genuine. They've literally helped me for no money, for free, giving me advice after advice. Personally, it's gonna be my dad. As I'm older, I appreciate how much he sacrificed to take care of me and my family and my siblings. It costs tons of money, guys, and I'm learning that as I get older. Everything costs money. I have 6 siblings, so you can imagine, especially on a teacher's salary, how difficult that was. In that respect, I look up to my dad. Question number 2, what do I do for fun? So for fun, usually what I'll do is movies or work on my business. I truly love working on my business. I get frustrated sometimes when people take stuff for granted, but I love working on my business. And then when I want to relax, it's movies. I'm so active all the time already that like when someone's like, hey, I want to go hiking and stuff like that, I'm not really down for it because I already do it all the time. Movies I really like to do. You know, you have some type of girlfriend, like a at-home meal and some wine or like cuddle sesh, I'm down. Just gotta find her. I don't know where she is. Last question, how long does my routine take? I have a personal coaching and I also have my rapid muscle system. One is like a blueprint, $69. Take it, follow it. You still get to interact with me, but I'm not doing anything customized for you. It's customized, but you have to set it up. If you follow the formulas and stuff I have in there, it is customized, but you have to follow. Most people won't read. If you do online, I set it all up for you, but that's more expensive because I'm doing everything for you. I just say, hey, do this, and I teach you, but I'm like, here you go. And if you follow this, you're good. Instead of you having to read, you come home, you pay me, you show up after work, there's your plan. Type deal. Those go anywhere from my Rapid Muscle Systems, a 12-week program. Obviously, when you're done, you can run it again, but in 12 weeks, you should see some drastic changes. As far as online training, that can go 8 to 16 weeks, and you can re-up that all you want, but most people, when they're done, they don't need me anymore. I tell them that. I say, hey, pay me one time, get out of here, send me referrals. Those are my next customers, not you. I don't want to keep using you over and over again. I don't think that's right. And honestly, if you teach someone, they shouldn't need to. Fitness isn't that hard. The reason everyone thinks it's hard, guys who are doing what they should be doing, as far as diet and exercise, they'll just push whatever gets them the most money. Those are the Q&As, guys. Sorry this video dragged on and on and on. I hope I hit all the points. And I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from on certain things. This isn't me complaining. This is the life I chose. This is what I want. But enough's enough. I'm tired of it. And I'm gonna keep grinding and doing what I gotta do, and I know it's not gonna go away, but I just want to address that to people who actually see this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment, subscribe. If you have anything you need to ask, message me, I'll answer it. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.